Has Nintendo really brought back third-party companies? Nintendo had a very tough relationship since the GameCube days. The late GameCube days over in third-party companies since the release of the Wii. Third-party games decided to say, let's just release some shovelware on Nintendo's console and say people will buy it. There are a few developers down now developing games for Nintendo consoles, some even developing exclusive games for the Nintendo Switch. Here are 3 companies that kind of are already doing this. First game is Bethesda. They don't have any exclusive Nintendo content, but they have been good at porting the games to the Nintendo Switch. Doom has been ported to the Nintendo Switch. Skyrim has been ported to the Nintendo Switch. Wolfenstein 2 and some other games are ported to Nintendo Switch as well, and some games will be ported next year. They said they're not gonna port every single one of the games because they're still trying to port some of the older games on the Nintendo Switch. But it's still good that we see a company at least saying they will port games to the Nintendo Switch. At least they're not porting, and Fallout 76 won't be coming to the Switch. But really, Nintendo does not want these online-only games on their console. That's probably the real reason why, not because Fallout 76 is a good or a bad game. Next company we have is Square Enix. Square Enix has said they could port literally every single has 7 Final Fantasy games coming out throughout the next year. 7, including ports of lots of other older games for Final Fantasy. The last company we have, and of course we have Octopath Traveler, we can't forget about that. But other than that, there's a lot of... And then the third and last developer is Ubisoft. Ubisoft is actually the number 1, because they made 1 exclusive game, and 1 game for Nintendo consoles that has has exclusive content for Nintendo consoles. Star Wars Battle for Atlas, or ATLAS, whatever you want to say it. Despite them not porting every single AAA game they made, they did port Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but you can only get it in Japan. And they have Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, which is 1 game that is on the console. Basically, Ubisoft has the best support, even though they didn't make the most games out of all the companies. Other companies that have supported the Switch greatly as Bandai Namco Games, them as well. Square Enix has also supported Dragon Quest. Builders Revive Elfgrad. Never heard of that game. NES America has ported the anime games like how they did to the Vita. So they'll probably have some games that'll get sell okay to the Sega, of course, has always supported Nintendo, even in the Wii U era days. And of course, we all know the developers of Yokai Watch. I don't know their name, but they're now making games for the Switch as well. Which means the Switch has to suffer with the more awful Yokai Watch games as well. So, and Capcom has also been supportive of a lot of Mega Man games, which aren't really big third-party support, but hey, old games are welcome, and Koei Tecmo has also put a lot of Warriors games, but they're all the same games anyways, so that's it for Switch and third parties.